What's up, guys? I'm Redbeard from Bot and Cop, and today we're going to be covering the first part of our series on retail botting. When I first started off botting, I was extremely excited, yet extremely overwhelmed and not sure where to start. These videos will save you from trial and error so that you can take the shortest path to success and start cooking. There will be many videos in this series going into depth on each topic, so make sure to subscribe and turn your notifications on. So why should you even consider botting? Are you sure you want to be labeled a dirty scalper? The reality of it is your chances of getting these hyped items without running a bot are slim to none. And you know how the saying goes, if you can't beat them, join them. Let's take a look at the profit margins on some of the commonly targeted items. PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series X are one of the hottest cooks out right now. Here you see that PS5 digital retails for $400, and just today, multiple have sold for around $750 on eBay. Most people sell these locally using Facebook Marketplace to avoid shipping and fees. That's over $300 profit per console, and there are lots of people in our group alone hitting huge clips per drop. This picture is from the recent Amazon drop where my buddy Smooth hit over 40 consoles at once. Graphics cards are also a high target item. This 3070 retails for around $700, and resale on it is around double that amount. Imagine what hitting 10 of these at once could do for your bank account. Sports cards are one of the most sought after items out there. Finding them in stores is extremely rare, but we know the second that they drop online and can act accordingly. These NBA Prizm Mega Boxes retail for $50 each and are selling for an average of over $130. $80 profit may not seem like much, but there are people out there hitting hundreds of these at once with the right setup. Next on the list are what we call low-key flips. These are things that not many people know about, and they tend to be a little easier to hit. There are a lot of low-key flips, things like vinyls, comic books, toys, and a lot more. Here's an example of a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles party wagon that retails for $35 and it resells for around $100. Now that you've seen some of the main items people flip, let's talk about what stores you'll be getting them from. Amazon is one of the go-to places to buy graphics cards as they drop randomly 24/7. They also occasionally have massive drops for PlayStation 5s and the Xbox Series X. High-profit Pokemon cards and low-key flips will drop from time to time as well. Amazon's also a great site to get free stuff. They have price errors daily where you can clip a coupon, add a promo code, and check out stuff literally for free. Walmart drops graphics cards, sports cards, consoles, and low-key flips. Drops are mostly random, but they tend to drop consoles around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursdays. We always know ahead of time when Walmart is going to drop, and we're able to give members the heads up to prepare. Target is mostly known for their sports cards and console drops. They occasionally drop Pokemon as well, and actually have a lot of different low-key flips. Sports cards and console drops are typically very early in the morning. Target is notorious for bot protection and canceling orders, so it's best to go for drops with a bot, but also go for them manually. Having a good setup really makes all the difference when it comes to cancels. Best Buy will occasionally drop Pokemon and low-key flips, but they are mostly known for graphics cards and consoles. Having a bot with bypass is an absolute must if you want to cook Best Buy, and we'll be touching more on that in a later video. GameStop drops graphics cards, consoles, Pokemon, and low-key flips. Most botters have a strong dislike for GameStop. This is because GameStop mostly drops graphics cards and consoles in bundles, forcing you to buy stuff that you don't really want, just so you can get a graphics card or a console. They also ban proxies super hard, but again, this is something we'll be covering in the future. AMD drops graphics cards consistently every Thursday. All of their graphics cards are extremely profitable, so this is a site you definitely want to learn. Newegg drops graphics cards and consoles, but most of their premium drops are in the form of the Newegg Shuffle. This is basically a drawing where you sign up and hope you get an email to purchase whatever items are in the shuffle for that day. They drop a lot of bundles as well, so you will want to do your research to make sure it's worth it before you purchase one. Costco drops consoles, but they're usually in the form of bundles. Do your research on the current market prices at that time to make sure it's profitable before you buy one. Sam's Club also drops consoles, and again, they're usually in the form of bundles. PlayStation Direct will occasionally have a queue where you can randomly get in line and hope you're able to check out a console before they go out of stock. We always know ahead of time before they do this, and there are definitely some tricks on making sure you get one, or many for that matter. Pokemon Center drops some highly profitable cards. New sets are often hyped up, and they occasionally drop cards from old sets which equal massive profits. So now that you know what items you'll be going for and what kind of profits you'll be making, let's talk about everything you'll need to get started. A cook group is a group on a chat platform called Discord, and this is going to be your #1 resource for getting all the information you need to cook drops. You will be provided with inside information ahead of time to know what is going to drop and when. There are monitors for every single website that ping the second that highly profitable items come back into stock. SKUs are something that you could get for yourself, but it takes a lot of time and research to find the SKUs for every single profitable item out there. Cook groups provide all this information for you, and it can be a huge time saver. Bot setup can be complicated and overwhelming, especially for beginners. A cook group should have dedicated staff to help you with getting set up. Above all else, a cook group is a community of people just like yourself looking to hit high profit items and make money. It's a great place to learn, make some friends, and build connections. Having a cook group is an absolute requirement if you are going to get into botting. Next on the list are servers. Servers are basically a digital computer that you use to remotely set up and run your bots on. If you'll be botting Amazon, you need a server and proxies located in Virginia, as that will give you the fastest speeds. Your server will be 100% dedicated to your bot and will have very high-end specs. There won't be random programs running in the background slowing it down. Proxies mask your IP address so that it doesn't look like one computer pinging a website a bajillion times per second. By doing this, you will get your local IP banned immediately. Let's say you're running 100 tasks on your bot with 100 different proxies. To the website you're botting, it'll look like 100 different computers as opposed to just one computer pinging it 100 different times. Most websites have quantity limit restrictions. If you use the same debit or credit card number to purchase the same item on an account more than once, you will often find your orders getting canceled. To combat this, you will need to jig your address as well as use multiple virtual cards. The Capital One Eno card and Privacy.com are two commonly used resources to get virtual credit cards. This is another topic we will go more into depth on in a future video. When you start looking for bots, you will quickly realize that they are out of stock on all websites. You will most likely need to buy one on the secondhand market. You should always use a middleman to help with the transaction, as this will help prevent any attempts of a scam. There are many marketplaces out there, but we recommend Wicked Marketplace as they do not charge for middleman fees. So which bot should you get first? We'll be covering all bots in future videos, but for now, some of the most commonly used and highly successful bots are Stellar, eStock, Koi, Lex, Viper, and Ominous. Thank you for watching the video. There will be links in the description for several things you need to get started. We really hope this helps you get started on your path to becoming a successful cook. We'll be making videos for this series going into depth on each of these topics we've covered so far, so make sure to subscribe and turn your notifications on. We'll see you guys in the next video.